We outside here in the parking lot at Jacaranda Golf Club up in Plantation. Beautiful place, 2 beautiful 18-hole courses, although one's under construction. They play music here on Sunday and they have barbecue. It's a beautiful scene. I got my hands yesterday on, not I would say controversial, but just very experimental product. And that is the brand new Air Jordan Rev. So yep, I did ensure that I would be getting a pair of these bad boys, not just to see what the future of Jordan brand really looks and feels like in person, but to see if it's worth it in the long run to start to rebrand Jordan golf in this direction. But yeah, look at these beauties. So as you can see, they are spiked, but not removable spikes. Tee Up Kicks with Chris made a good point that $275 is a lot for a shoe where you can't put new spikes on it. As you can see here, you have the Flight Lock technology. So if it is in the release mode, you can hear it as well. Clicks up and you just go to the right to tighten it. So it's actually just a release, not a lefty-loosey, just release it to the left. You have here the Flight Lock strap, as well as the Formula 23 foam unit that hides right in the strap. Now, I am a lefty. So the Formula 23 is supposed to go on the lead foot, inflated to 15 PSI. That is very cool. Since I'm a lefty, I have to swap the air and foam units, which is nice that they made it swappable for righties and lefties. So bang, there's the air zoom, inflated to 15 PSI. How interesting. I am very, very poor with putting things inside and things of the like. Bang. Okay, so that is the, so it seems like it has a specific concave to it. As you can see, really, I'm just putting it in the pocket here of the strap. Concave towards the foot this way. This is probably gonna be a lot easier to put in than the air. Yeah. All right, so now it is correctly put in for a lefty. Formula 23 in here in the lead foot. We got that 15 PSI air zoom unit hiding right here. Spiked bottoms, not removable. And then again, here's a close-up of that Flight Lock. So if it's to the left, just clicks out like that. Tighten, release. Let's go get these bad boys on the range and see what's good. Hey, yo. So we are here at the range at Jacaranda. Gonna grab a wedge and I'll grab an 8-iron and we're gonna go see how these shoes feel and perform for the first time. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so I release it like that and I pull it up. All right, first time going on foot. Okay, a lot roomier than it looks. A lot roomier than it looks. There's space all around the toe, which I think is really good. I hate when golf shoes get too tight. The Pegasus golf shoes I have are like that, but those are running shoes basically. Okay, so we have these basically locked on, essentially a BOA system. They look big, they look bulkier on foot than they do in hand. So again, here we have the zoom unit, give us that extra power. Wow, okay. I have no golf shoes with a strap like this, but I like the way it feels getting strapped down on the top. Wow, that is, so these really feel like basketball shoes. I cannot lie. These really feel like hoop shoes. Comfy as hell and roomy. So let's see if I can't get a little extra pop in my swing because of these bad boys, huh? I'm standing on bumpy ground and I don't really feel it. It's more so, I mean, they're definitely cushiony. They definitely feel like reactive, which I think is interesting and different. Huh. They feel very nice. You get that feeling of getting locked down around the foot, but the toe box is very roomy, very boxy toe box. First impressions on these shoes is that I am honestly very surprised by the stability and the roominess. I knew they'd be comfy, yo, because I mean, they went all out to give us this like huge foam layer here. Like this is all foam and it's really thick. but somehow very stable. I think that has to do with the spiking system, which if it lasts will be really good. It just has to last because again, you can't remove them, but I can't feel anything special happening here, but I can only assume that maybe after a full round of G, I'll be feeling like a lot nicer, a little more cushiony than I would in another shoe, but gonna have to play around in these soon to figure that out. But first impressions, Jordan Brand, I am a little impressed. I can't lie. I am a little impressed. All right, I think that's good. Bang.